Good morning. I figured I'd blab at you a little bit. It's right at 4 o'clock. I've been up a while. First time I leaned over and hit my little knob on the tablet that's by my bed, it said 222, which that time's a little off. For some reason the tablet time, you can't manually set it. It goes by the internet, but yet even that feature, it's off. It's always off. And it's just a weird thing for me. But I was praying before I went to bed, and I thought, man, I need some answers. And I was searching for the thought of predestined versus free will. And, if there was like a plan laid out, like a destiny, you have a goal, you have a mission to do, but how much of that is written and what I'm seeing in my existence at this moment, and what has kind of been down a road, maybe not perfect because of free will. I'm trying to balance that, trying to just figure it all out. And I had this dream about a tree, and in this tree there was all kinds of little spaces, almost like this tree was made out of even different kinds of wood and different things, and the closer you looked at it, it was different events. And I thought, boy, this is confusing. I don't know what that means, trying to look at this kind of a Frankenstein tree. And but it was thriving regardless. And I noticed in some areas, I thought, well, wonder what this event did to the tree. But I couldn't find it in there anywhere. It had to have like fallen off or something. So what happened, I guess. And I'm still running that through my head. I don't say that I totally understand what that even meant. And then I was also thinking about the event at work where I previously worked with the colleague that was a trigger for my Tourette's. And he had gotten himself in trouble a few times, and there was initiation to have him removed. And I didn't trust the system to do it, and I kept being like, they're constantly staying in a mode of irritation because of the situation, and probably a lack of trust. But as I thought about that, my mind says, yeah, but you don't trust the system. Man, as soon as I said that, you don't trust the system, you don't trust HR, you don't trust this to go in this place, to do what's going on, something inside said, yeah, but trust the system behind the system. And I stopped a little bit and I'm like, well, yeah, this system we see with our eyes is broken and it's corrupt, and it has a tendency to flow with a greed in mind as far as the final destination. Don't trust the system, but trust the system behind the system, and that behind the system is a spiritual puppeteer. There's something behind the system that you can trust. Yeah, you might not be able to trust the system with your eyes, and if you lean towards that, you're always going to be frustrated. But trusting the system behind the system, trust your guides, trust love, trust God, then you can relax in it, because that's the system behind the system. But anyway, I don't know. I'm going to ponder this a little more and see if that avenue eases my mind on trying to trust the system behind the system, and knowing that it's all going to work out. Because I definitely don't trust the system. But the system behind the system's a different story. It's got my back. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.